Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, challenges and triumphs. It's a constant battle between our inner strengths and weaknesses. While we all aspire to live a life of purpose and resilience, there are habits that often hold us back from reaching our full potential. In this transformative journey, we will explore habits that make you weak and learn how to overcome them using the principles of Stoicism. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy in the early 3rd century BC, offers timeless wisdom that can help us navigate the complexities of modern life. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, to cultivate virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-discipline, and to accept the inevitable challenges of life with grace and resilience. Remember that self-awareness is the first step towards transformation. By recognizing and acknowledging these habits within ourselves, we can begin the journey of replacing them with Stoic principles that will empower us to lead a life of strength, purpose, and inner peace. Habit 1. Procrastination of time. Procrastination, the act of postponing tasks and responsibilities, is a habit that plagues many of us. It weakens our resolve, hinders our progress, and ultimately robs us of precious time that could be invested in personal growth and meaningful endeavors. The historic remedy for procrastination lies in the concept of carpe diem, or seizing the day. In Stoicism, the focus is on the present moment and making the most of it. Procrastination, on the other hand, is rooted in anxiety about the future or the discomfort of the task at hand. To overcome this habit, we must adopt a Stoic mindset and remind ourselves that the only time we truly have control over is now. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, advised us to focus on what is within our control and let go of what is. Procrastination often arises from fixating on potential outcomes or the difficulties of a task, rather than simply taking action. By adopting the Stoic principle of focusing on the process rather than the outcome, we can break free from the chains of procrastination. Start by setting small, manageable goals and consistently working towards them. Embrace the discomfort and uncertainty of the present moment, for it is in these moments of challenge that we grow and develop the strength to face larger tasks. Remember that time is a finite resource, and each day you delay is a day lost forever. Habit 2. Negative self-talk. Marcus Aurelius said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." The way we speak to ourselves has a profound impact on our self-esteem, confidence, and overall well-being. Negative self-talk is a habit that weakens us by eroding our self-belief and preventing us from realizing our true potential. Stoicism teaches us to take control of our thoughts and replace negativity with rationality. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned historic philosophers and Roman emperors, emphasized the importance of monitoring our inner dialogue. He believed that our perception of the world is shaped by our thoughts, and therefore, we must strive to maintain a positive and rational mindset to combat negative self-talk. Questions begin by observing your thoughts without judgment. Notice when self-criticism or self-doubt creeps in and challenge these thoughts with rationality. Ask yourself whether these thoughts are based on evidence or are merely products of fear and insecurity. Stoicism encourages us to practice self-compassion, treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend facing a similar situation, instead of berating yourself for mistakes or perceived shortcomings. Focus on what you can learn from them and how you can improve. As you replace negative self-talk with Stoic principles of rationality and self-compassion, you'll discover an inner strength and resilience that will empower you to face life's challenges with confidence and grace. Habit 3. Avoiding challenges. If you want to improve yourself, be willing to let others think you are foolish and ignorant. Avoiding challenges and staying in your comfort zone is a habit that weakens your development and It prevents you from developing patience, courage, and adaptability to new situations. Stoic philosophy teaches us to face discomfort and difficulties as opportunities for self-improvement. Epictetus believed that personal growth and self-mastery often come from facing challenges and pushing our boundaries. Saying the avoidance of challenges is considered important for personal development and self-improvement. Stoics believe that by voluntarily facing difficult situations, we develop patience, enhance our morality, and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In modern society, people often seek comfort and avoid. We tend to choose the easiest path, prefer convenience and immediate gratification. While this may provide temporary relief, it can hinder long-term development and prevent us from reaching our full potential. By avoiding challenges, we miss valuable opportunities to grow and explore ourselves. Stoic philosophy teaches us that true strength lies in the ability to face difficulties directly and with patience. It is through these challenges that we learn important lessons, develop patience, and enhance virtues such as courage, perseverance, and resilience. When we constantly seek comfort and avoid challenges, we limit our personal and intellectual growth. We become stagnant and fail to fully realize our potential. Stoics encourage us to step out of our comfort zone and engage in activities that push us beyond our limits. By doing so, we not only expand our capabilities but also develop greater confidence. Furthermore, avoiding challenges can lead to a fear of failure. When we consistently choose the safe path and avoid risks, we miss opportunities to learn from mistakes and become stronger. Stoic philosophy teaches us to view failure as a natural part of life and see it as a valuable learning experience. By facing failure with a Stoic mindset, we can draw wisdom from our failures and use it to propel ourselves forward. It is important to note that seeking discomfort does not mean intentionally seeking unnecessary suffering. Stoic philosophy does not recommend causing ourselves unnecessary pain. Instead, it encourages us to face challenges with a calm and rational. It's about changing our perspective and understanding that discomfort is a necessary part of life that can lead to growth and self-improvement. By actively seeking challenges and discomfort, we develop personal control. We learn to rely on our ethics and inner strength rather than external circumstances. Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control, which is our thoughts, actions, and reactions to the challenges we face. We become less dependent on external factors for our happiness and prosperity. Applying Stoic principles to our lives can have a profound impact. It allows us to approach life with a sense of purpose and patience. We become better equipped to deal with difficulties, failures, and unexpected events. Instead of being overwhelmed by challenges, we learn to embrace them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. To maintain a Stoic mindset and see it through, it is important to approach this topic with an open mind and be ready to challenge our current beliefs and habits. By recognizing the tendency to avoid discomfort and embracing Stoic principles of facing challenges directly, we can develop a strong, flexible mindset focused on personal development. So embrace discomfort and challenges and start the journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. Habit 4, indulging in excessive materialism. Excessive attachment to materialism is the fourth habit on the list. In Stoic philosophy, the emphasis is placed on valuing ethics and inner virtues over external things. However, when we become overly passionate about materialism, we are at risk of losing sight of what truly matters and finding lasting contentment. In today's society, where consumerism is at the forefront, it's easy to fall into the pursuit of material wealth. We often believe that owning many possessions will bring us happiness and fulfillment. However, Stoic philosophy reminds us that owning few possessions can bring us peace and satisfaction. It is important to recognize that material possessions can bring us happiness and fulfillment, but they that external things are temporary and ultimately beyond our control. They can be lost, stolen, or destroyed. Relying on them for happiness puts us in a vulnerable position of constant disappointment and dissatisfaction. When we attach our self-worth and happiness to material possessions, we create unceasing desires for more. We can become obsessed with accumulating wealth, constantly seeking the next big deal or the latest technological gadget. This unending desire can lead to perpetual dissatisfaction because there's always something new to desire or someone who is more than us. Seneca, a famous Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of distinguishing between desires and needs. Excessive materialism stems from the unceasing desire for more and the mistaken belief that ownership will bring lasting happiness. Stoic philosophy encourages us to reconsider our desires and prioritize those in harmony with our values and well-being. To overcome the habit of excessive materialism, start by practicing contentment with what you already have. Recognize that the pursuit of material possessions often leads to a cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. Instead, shift your focus toward developing virtues such as wisdom, courage, and compassion. These are the true sources of satisfaction. By cherishing these virtues and working to develop them, we can find profound purpose and satisfaction in life. Moreover, excessive attachment to materialism can lead to feelings of insecurity and anxiety. We may constantly worry about losing what we have or compare ourselves to others who seem to have more. This attachment creates a cycle of fear and envy, hindering our ability to live with peace and tranquility. To overcome this habit, Stoic philosophy encourages us to practice detachment. This doesn't mean we should completely abandon material, but instead, we should develop a healthy relationship with them. Recognize that possessions are tools that can be used to improve our lives and the lives of others, rather than a source of validation or happiness. One way to develop detachment is through the practice of gratitude. By appreciating what we have and focusing on what truly matters, we can cultivate satisfaction and reduce attachment to material possessions. We can also practice minimalism, simplifying our lives and letting go of unnecessary distractions. By freeing ourselves from the trap of materialism, we can align our actions with Stoic principles. We can focus on developing virtues, building meaningful relationships with others, and contributing to the betterment of society. This shift in mindset allows us to find genuine satisfaction and live a life guided by Stoic principles. In summary, excessive attachment to material possessions weakens our practice of Stoic philosophy. It leads us away from focusing on inner virtues and seeking lasting contentment. By recognizing the temporary nature of external things and practicing detachment, we can free ourselves from the cycle of desire and find satisfaction in the development of virtues and living by Stoic principles. Habit 5. Seeking external validation. Seeking external approval is a habit that can weaken your practice of Stoic philosophy. Relying too much on external approval can make you dependent on others' opinions and undermine your self-reliance. In today's society, with the growing popularity of social media platforms, seeking external approval has become common. We often measure our self-worth and happiness based on the number of likes, comments, and followers we receive. This constant need for acceptance can lead to fragile self-esteem when it depends on others' opinions and approval. However, Stoic philosophy reminds us that true happiness and contentment come from within. Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of developing virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. These virtues do not rely on others' opinions or acceptance. Instead, they are qualities we can cultivate and nurture within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. When we constantly seek approval from others, we give away our power. We become easily influenced by changing opinions and our self-esteem becomes dependent on their approval. This can lead to an endless pursuit of external acceptance, making it difficult to find contentment and inner peace. Later, to overcome this habit and reinforce our practice of Stoic philosophy, it's essential to recognize that seeking external approval is fleeting and often beyond our control. Instead, focus on developing internal virtues and aligning your actions with Stoic principles. Practice self-awareness and self-acceptance. Be mindful of your thoughts and emotions when seeking approval. Ask yourself why you need external approval and reflect on whether it truly aligns with your values and goals. Or be aware of the idea that your happiness and contentment come from within, not from external sources. Build a supportive community around yourself with people who value and encourage your growth instead of those who constantly criticize or make you feel self-conscious. Seek feedback from trusted individuals who have your best interest at heart, but remember that their opinions should not define your work. In summary, constantly seeking external approval is a habit that weakens our practice of Stoic philosophy. By recognizing the futility of relying on others' opinions to assess ourselves, we can focus on developing inner virtues and finding happiness from within. Practice self-awareness and build a supportive community. By doing so, you can strengthen your practice of Stoic philosophy and live a more ethical and fulfilling life. Conclusion: ignoring the welfare of others is a habit that weakens our practice of Stoic philosophy. By recognizing the importance of empathy and goodwill, we can actively work to overcome this habit and cultivate a greater concern for the welfare of all humanity. In doing so, we not only strengthen our own character, but also contribute to the creation of a more ethical and compassionate society. We have delved deeply into the wisdom of Stoic philosophy and how its principles can equip us to overcome these habits. All of these habits can be transformed by applying Stoic thinking. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control, nurture virtues, and face life's challenges with courage and patience. It encourages us to find happiness in the present moment and relinquish the need for external approval and material possessions. Light empowers us to step out of our comfort zone and learn from the past without being bound by regret. As you embark on the journey of transforming weakness into strength, remember that change takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and practice Stoic principles regularly in your daily life. With dedication and perseverance, you can break free from these habits and live a purposeful, resilient,